Okay, we'll just run through this whole thing just so everything's clear. So it says you wish to test the following claim at a significance level of alpha equals 0.02. Here's our null, is that the mu is 54.2. We're trying to show that it's less than that. We believe the population is normally distributed. We do not know the standard deviation. Sigma, unknown. That should imply some sort of t-test. T is when sigma is unknown. So we'll dive right in. Stat over to test. We're going to do a t-test. We're going to input data. Our mu is 54.2, our null mu. X bar is 50.3. S of x is 8.8. Our sample size is 29. We're trying to show that it's less than that. So we hit calculate. So we get everything we need here. Our test statistic, 3 decimal places, is negative 2.387. The p-value for our sample is 0.012. So our alpha is this. This is our p-value. P is less than alpha here. Something to remember here. You can just remember this phrase. If p is low, reject HO. So in this case, p is lower than alpha. P is low, so we reject the null. P is less than or equal to alpha. So since that's the case, p is lower than alpha, we reject HO. You never accept anything. Your answer is either going to be reject or fail to reject. So since it's lower than alpha, we reject HO, or the null. So we're trying to say that we reject this, so then we have sufficient evidence to show that. So this says there's sufficient evidence to warrant the rejection of the claim that the population mean is less. No, that's the alternative. There is not sufficient evidence to warrant the rejection of the claim. No, that's the alternative. The sample data support the claim that the population mean is less than 54.2. That is the alternative. So there's our answer right there. These are going to be tricky. This last question here, they word them all very closely. So you're just going to have to read them extra carefully, extra slowly, and just say, okay, which one says that the alternative is what we're going with? And which one says that we're rejecting the null? So since we reject the null, we can accept the alternative. So we get mu is less than 54.2. So the sample data support the claim that the population mean is less than 54.2.